We're live 1,000,000%, like a gajillion percent. Dogs are better than cats.
That's
Dogs
not
are
even a
better
question.
than cats.
Cats are
even
not
close.
man's best friend.
Like, okay, sure.
Only one
Dogs.
species out of all of mankind has been man's best friend, and that has been dogs/wolves.
Well, dogs are wolves. Just bitch versions of wolves. Okay, no. Too early to be cussing. Just. I was gonna say something that was
True,
wild. Just F word versions of wolves. F word, which one? Guess which one? Guess which F word? Shut up! The fuck, bruh? My God, bro! Like dogs are so much better than cats.
I like
bro.
going in on this cat.
Dude, I hate this cat, dude.
My dog be like bugging me at every stream. Like every stream, that's exactly what she want to play with me. Like I don't get it.
Maybe it's just little animals. Maybe it's just small animals that do it. Well, anyway, welcome to the 22Thotz live stream.
Welcome.
Hopefully, we can get some people popping in here tonight.
Hopefully, we're doing smoothie. Like, comment, and subscribe. You already know the deal.
Throw a like on the stream, please. And well, did you see what I put in the title?
No, I didn't. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. We talked about this.
But no, but did you? There's research.
I really want to say something.
Say it.
No, like we're trying not to, the first few minutes, like that's why
Make it
trying to
PG.
restrain. We talked about this whore before, but
that was him censoring it, ladies and gentlemen.
Censoring, yeah. Could have been a lot worse. But
well,
yeah, we talked about this crazy.
What I literally just found out today is she was almost 6 years older than him.
You didn't know that?
I never ever knew that. I always thought
that's why everybody was like, "What the fuck? She's hella old. Why does she like with this 19-year-old?" That shit was hella weird.
She's like 20. She's 30 now. Like, anyway, the new thing that like, I mean, I wouldn't just put it there for no reason. I mean, it's relevant. You don't know what she did?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I've heard a few things. I don't know specifically what you're finna say. I don't know. There's something new, but
well, she was attempting to sell a certain tape with a certain person and her that is deceased and that has been deceased for over 4 years now. And that's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of sick. That's kind of like,
no, it's beyond sick.
It's beyond sick. Let's just be honest.
It'd be like so much different if, like, let's say, even in the moment, like if it was like a little bit closer to like him being alive, it would still be weird. But
yeah,
almost 5 years later, you're still trying to profit off this man's name, bruh. After you literally like destroyed his like music career by how you mismanaged it and just tried to profit off his thousands of like unreleased songs, and then you just continue like to tarnish his name doing this. It's just it's terrible. She doesn't care. She clearly doesn't care how it makes his legacy look. I mean, the last time we talked about this, oh my god. Last time we talked about this girl, bruh, she was like literally giving Juice's gifts that he gifted her to her new ex-boyfriend. Like you're giving him hoodies and watches that Jared or Juice World gave you. It's crazy. So I'm not surprised that she's stooping to like the level of literally trying to like sell their probably not even like a tape. It's just something that they probably intimate, like they recorded. It's not even like something like that's probably meant to be shared.
Yeah,
But she
that's
tried to say that she was gonna get hacked or some hackers were threatening her, like,
oh
if she didn't release it, that they were gonna release it. So she was like, "Oh, okay, you guys are threatening me. I'm just gonna release it, and I'm gonna take the power and the money." And then it's just like, I don't believe you. I think you just wanted to make something up. But
even
this is
if
the
that is the
person that
case.
literally peddles and uses drugs heavily, so there's not really too much like validity we could take with what she says.
But even if that is the case, like out of pure respect, let the niggas who are hacking release it because you can't release it yourself. You can't do that out of respect. Like
She
you
said she
gotta
was
like
tired of being harassed, so she
sure.
was gonna do it before, they could get her type shit. It's like I'm gonna kill you before I'm gonna kill you. I come to the conclusion you can kill me if I kill you first. I've been going through the ringer, trying to
Put
put
a
a
diamond
diamond
ring on her
ring on her
finger.
finger.
Okay.
You will never ever leave a legacy like that. And because you can never do anything like that literally just stays in people's mind like that. You have to use someone with the gifts like Juice World's and just besmirch his name. It's honestly really sad. And you're selling the person you say you loved like more than anything. You're selling your guys' like intimate personal things for like $6 or $20, $14, whatever. I don't know how much. Probably as much as like a McDonald's meal, bruh. Like it's so fucking sad.
And he dead. So he
If
can't
you know if he
commit.
was
So he
dead,
can't consent to the shit.
if he was alive, bro, oh my god, if he came back right now, it just seemed like half the shit that his fiance, like, I bet
Real talk though.
he probably would just like, bro, let me go back. I'm trying to die again, bro. Like, I don't even want to live,
Shit, that's what it
bro.
fucking was in the goddamn first place. But real talk.
I feel like honestly, if he didn't meet her, he wouldn't have died. I honestly believe that. I've honestly come to that point now. I feel like if he didn't meet her, he would have probably, I would say, unfortunate as it is, he was like obviously he had a lot of demons, especially with drugs and stuff. But she definitely like amped that up to like that's how they met. She was the plug.
Yeah, my girlfriend's a
So
plug.
like like she's literally a convicted felon for peddling coke and meth and God knows whatever else. So it's like, yeah, she definitely was keeping this nigga, keeping that nigga up in the clouds. So
Well,
I
there
don't
was
know.
a video of them like he was in the studio, and you ever seen Soft White Underbelly? That YouTube channel of like
It sounds familiar.
Soft White Underbelly. It's just a guy who does a bunch of documentaries on just the most underprivileged and misfortunate people. So it's just a you know, bunch of words that I can't say at the beginning of this stream, or else we'd be done for. It's a bunch of workers that a bunch of box workers and a
You're
bunch of
lucky. We're changed men. You're
which
lucky
changed,
the beginning 22 thoughts probably would have just these
but no, because
blasphemous cantankerous. Oh,
this is why we have
oh,
55
but
subscribers.
we're different now. You know,
These,
we're
but he just makes his channel is all just box givers and box and people who
an
control
OF
box givers.
and No F people.
Not no. Like worse than
What?
that. No, worse than that. Like um R victims and things like that.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So and
He
drug
said, "Will
addicts.
not willingly."
What do you mean?
I said, "Just yeah, not willingly."
Yeah. And they looked like he'll have couples come on his little thing who are like drug addicts addicted to fentanyl, blah blah blah.
That shit's
That
killing niggas.
this little clip that they had looked dead. It was scary. Like it was like the feeling in the studio at the time probably must have been demonic. Like he was just like out of it. Like they
Brand is
looked
on the fence, bro. He ain't listening
they
to a
looked
goddamn word that nigga's
they looked
saying
like
at
they were
all.
on they looked like they were on that. Like they looked
Oh
dead
yeah, are we
on
done? Are
fentanyl
we done?
users.
Can we get to the fence?
She
Are we
like
done
grabs
here?
the cup out of his hand and he's like literally like out of it. Like I'm like, bro, like I don't know. Like maybe you're right. Maybe if he never met her. Yeah, but he also has just demons.
That's what I was saying. Like, I think eventually, yeah, it would have probably came to like what we already all know. Like, eventually, probably would have happened. But I think if he didn't know her or he hadn't have met her or like, you know, dated her, fell in love with her, about to marry her type shit, I feel like he would probably still be alive.
Maybe now he would only be 25.
That's what I'm saying,
So
bruh.
he would have still been super young. Like it's not like he died at 21. Like his body couldn't handle it anymore. And she contributed to that. Like
She
she
watched him do
just watched him do
all this.
whatever.
She watched him literally kill himself.
And they just
But
people
I
I
loved him so much. My God. These females will literally watch you dying in front of their eyes and not do a
real
thing
talk,
about it.
men, work on yourselves. Don't put all into don't do that.
Don't
Big
do that.
mistake.
Big mistake.
And also, if you are taking it to that point, you best be sure you vet your situation and your girl.
You better put her through the ringer.
Like
Real A1 sauce, bruh.
she was a rapper hopper already. She had hopped on Smoke Perp. She was trying to DM. She was trying to hop on a
She
plane
was a
with
fucking
Offset.
groupie.
She was like, and then
She didn't even like Juice's music.
for real,
She
no
literally was
real
like,
talk.
"Oh, this music is so garbage." And then like a month later, she's like, "Oh, Juice was so
Yeah,
fire. I love him." Like
I
he's
know he saw that clip. I know he
I
saw that
know.
clip.
How do you not see
How do you
that?
not see that
If
clip?
like if this girl's trying to be like my boo and like ooh background check like everything like what did you say like
Why
what
your
did
niggas
you
not showing you that clip? Your niggas should be showing
duh
you that
that's
clip.
what I'm saying none of you niggas ever said nothing about this female bro
Well,
it's just like oh Allie okay welcome to the team
hey,
join this wave that I'm on making you hella more relevant than you should be
just recent, just that's from me saying that is from a talk that I was having before the podcast. That's just like, you know, just like do you? All right,
amen
I
two
didn't mean to
times
click it. I didn't mean to click it. Just like this is what he's saying amen to. Just do you. Just do you. There's a lot of guys who get caught up, and he's just we're simps. Like it's like putting us to be simps. Like just do you. This guy was simping. Look what happened. Just do you.
you just have to do you bro.
Like it's the only way.
Put yourself first, bruh, and everything will come into place, bruh. If you're trying to chase something too hard or trying to make something work, like I posted a quote today, bruh, from a song. Why you trying to Why you trying to put together a puzzle you don't got the pieces for? Like if it's not
I know.
working, like
You can't.
we have to start doing this, bro. We have to start doing this. More
You
importantly,
can't.
it's in 2024. Dating is at a I don't even know where that really is. It is damn near not even a thing at this point. Especially some like real ass like shit, like that's almost non-existent. So
Mhm.
it's almost in your best like interest to just really do you, bro. Could do a lot more harm to you trying to force something, trying to force yourself into something, try to convince yourself. And that's the thing, you will convince yourself, you know, like of a lot of things, trying to like make shit work, bro.
You can, yeah, you can literally sit up here and just tell yourself a bunch of lies because you want it to work. Like, get your emotions like in check.
Heart
But
and brain, two
we'll
different.
say, we'll say, being through a situation where you had all your emotions in, and then rug pull, and everything was flipped, and then you had to accept that it was all just to be crashing down, and you just had to accept it. That does get you to a point
Oh,
where
changes a person
all you're
completely
saying is, so it makes it a bit easier
overnight
to get to
type.
that place. Yeah. So makes it a bit easier to get to certain places. But at the end of the day, screw, we're still, I mean, nah, fuck that bitch. Fuck that stupid ass bitch, Ali Lotti. She's a dumb bitch. And that's on juice.
It,
Like, bro.
oh God, damn
Uh,
near any female that would allow you. Let's just say like in the realm of any female that would allow you to go down a path like this and not interject or not just fuck these fake ass females, bro. Any female that you see is like letting you go down a path and not trying to help you and would rather like, watch you die in front of them or you a real woman's gonna like fucking try to help you, bro.
yeah,
If she really loves you and she like genuinely says she like how she feels about you, she's not gonna watch you like destroy yourself.
at all.
In fact, she's gonna do the opposite and do everything she can to help you, build yourself. So we can't be dealing with these alley lotties, bruh. These leeches, bro. And these absolute Amazon rainforest leeches, bro. Like we cannot deal with these type of females. And that's the thing, bro. These are the females that a lot of people are fucking dating. I mean, and there's not too many options. I mean, I get that. I mean,
Mhm.
shit. But still, I mean, there's just some things we can't bring with us, bruh. Too much baggage.
Too much baggage. It's not worth it. Like, I'm sure she was an excellent actress. I'm sure she played the role perfectly whenever she was around that man.
Yeah, that's the
So
crazy thing, bro. When he was alive, she made it seem like, oh my god,
it's just not worth it, bro. It's not worth it.
it's crazy. Playing playing you niggas like a fiddle, bruh. Playing us niggas like a fiddle, bro. It's crazy. It just like all in your face, like
I've
just
seen it.
like the whole time, just in your fucking
I've s
face. Wake up, wake up. Like, and that's the thing, bruh. I was talking to like a couple of homies like the last few week about that. Like, sometimes when you really like care about a female, bruh, you kind of just have like damn near like kind of like the VR glasses like we were talking about last pod. Like it's almost distracting. You don't see like what's really going on sometimes.
was like, yeah,
And
like
then when it
rose-colored
doesn't work,
glasses.
yeah, rose-colored glasses, you don't see the red flags. And when it's time or something happens, and that's when you like kind of like almost wake up out of a trance type shit, and you're like, oh shit, like what the fuck's going on? Oh, the fuck, you feel me? I don't know.
Emotion. But I feel like that's because we run as males off of logic. And when we get a flood of emotion, we're just like, what is going on?
I don't
Why
understand these feelings.
is feelings? And it's too much. So you're like, you just turn into an idiot. Been there. Been there. But speaking of an idiot, and speaking of people doing dumb things, is that too dark? That's a little too dark. That's cool. Actually, pause, entertain for a second. I'm gonna change this jacket, but it's just too bright.
You said he's looking like that white. Wait, I can't. Let me see if I can try to pull up that comment. Nope, can't do it. I wish I could see how many people we got in this chat, but appreciate everybody in the chat. Shout out to the chat. What's been going on? Oh, I can see your comment, but I can't click on it 2 times. But his we talked about the in and out last well, no, this Tuesday, last Tuesday. Fuck, not last Tuesday, but the last stream. But it's pretty sad. Just like another business leaving Oakland. That's pretty much the only thing I'm getting from it.
Well, it's not shocking.
I mean, yeah, it's not shocking, but
Still,
that's
yeah,
sad
unfortunate.
that it's not shocking.
Still pretty unfortunate, but I mean, wait, is that what you were talking about?
Yeah, the in and out. I just couldn't pull it up.
What were you gonna pull up?
No, I just couldn't pull up the comment.
Oh,
I was just reading it.
first ever. Oh, wait, no way. It's the first one that ever closed. That's sad. I put it out. I put that up for like 2 seconds. That's sad.
Crazy.
Yeah,
That's what I was saying. Like, they were making
ever
money, bruh.
closed.
They were making money. You ever heard of a business? Yeah, we're making money, but it's not worth it. Like, that's fucking crazy.
Cops can't chase people for nonviolent crimes in Oakland, so someone steals driveway can't even be chased. I mean, it was like that thing in SF where
GTA, bro.
anything on every life is just GTA at this point. But it was like that thing in SF where anything under 9,900, yeah,
That's like
anything under
that's like California
$999,
or something.
but like
Yeah,
you can't
if
be
I'm under $1,000, I'm cool. I can just walk out this motherfucker.
and you can't do
Realistically,
anything. Like so, stores were like really closing down, like really like going out of business.
whoever put that rule in is like literally retarded.
This is right after C-19. That's when they implement it, or like kind of even in the middle a
Yeah.
little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, what y'all doing, man? What are y'all doing? You know?
Yeah, I don't know. That one never made sense.
So
Like, and people are like struggling too. So it's like, what do you expect them to do?
well, it's just this one side of things that like are in control of things, and the side consists of a bunch of alphabet letters and stuff. And one thing, this is why, okay. So there was this, like I said, UFC fighter last time who was saying all that stuff and blah blah blah. He had like his dad, he was talking about his dad's situation, and then the guy got at him for it, and then he started like being like, "That's not, you can't talk about that stuff." The same guy was asked a certain question about, dude, see, this is why you need to be prepared. This is why I'm so stupid. Joey, I hate you for like not letting me like get prepared for the stream. No, it's not your fault at all. I'm just playing. I'm definitely just playing.
God damn it, Joey. Talking about your feelings to me.
No, anytime he just
I'm
this
just
he here we go. Okay. Oh fudge. No, it's not. Anyway, I'm just gonna paraphrase because in the future we will have these things to like sit here and watch. But anyway, I'll paraphrase. He was just like, "Look, y'all ninjas are ruining our society." And he ended up gaining like over like he gained probably like I think like 1.5 million followers on IG after this, and then like there was a poll on who people would rather see like in this huge event, him or Conor McGregor, and people it was 60-40 him because like he's like really popping right now, like because of his views on like just being real. Is there a point to saying it like outright like that? Because he was just straight up like, people don't believe this crap that you're spewing anymore. Like
I don't think
people
they ever did. I think they were just like too scared of being, silenced. That's
so
still
why
like a
was it
real
working?
thing.
Being shunned.
Yeah, or just kind of being silenced, until you, or being like, hit with a bunch of threats until you feel like, oh fuck, well I kind of gotta fold now because these niggas are relentless.
Are they really are. And ruthless too.
Yeah, and then they be talking about we need to love everybody, but then they be like the main ones
You
we need
better love
to
everybody.
fucking
Else you're
blast
gonna
you
lose your
fucking off
job.
the fucking earth.
But you better love everybody, or else your career is done for. Like, how about we just let everybody say what they need to say?
Yeah, that's what I think a lot of people are respecting now, because a lot of people are
So
so done with like a lot of just bullshit. So coming from whatever type, so people are kind of like, especially now that like there's like so many debates about just about like a lot. It's just a lot of debating because like we're going through like a little transition shift of power. So a lot of people are kind of just gathering with who they like kind of have the same kind of ideals with. So that's what people are kind of, I feel like, kind of are doing right now, regardless if it's political or not. Everybody's kind of like, oh yeah, I kind of think like how you think. So they're kind of gravitating to people
yeah, you're right.
who,
You're right.
kind of speak for them in a way. So if he's like Trump, don't want to conform, don't let him teach our kids this, and they're like, yeah, and he's a fighter, yeah,
Yeah.
like I like that. You take
Bro.
that. So
Bro.
yeah, that's
And
kind of
he's
what I think.
white.
Yeah,
Yeah.
blue collar. Yeah,
I
god damn it,
loving it.
America.
Man.
Like, so yeah, people are just
Loving it.
they gravitate to shit pretty easily.
Well, that's crazy. I think you're right. Damn. Yeah. Did you have anything that you wanted to get into?
I did have like a couple things. Let me check my notes. But we kind of been talking about more focusing on yourself and just stuff, but earlier in the pod. But the thing is, as men, like in the future, distant, not too distant future, a lot of us are going to be, fathers and having. Some of us may have wives and stuff, and starting a family. But what's really been kind of like intriguing me, like we already know that like the generation after us, what are they?
Gen Alpha.
Yes, Gen Alpha, but not the generation. I was talking about the generation before Gen Alpha, the one that's right here.
Gen Z?
Yeah, Gen Z. So
That's us.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So we know how like how we're going, but how do we think alpha is supposed to be, or how do you think that it will be?
I think about that because, well, first of all, I see him all the time.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're firsthand, like you how do how do you see a difference between like when you were that age and this age now? I mean, what they're doing now, type.
I think it's inevitable that people will be immature. They will be more knowledgeable because of the access to internet that they have. They will be way more immature because they don't have the social skills or being forced to be put in the social situations. I've watched plenty of times little girl whining, mom, she literally word for word says, here, baby, here's a screen. Here. Word for word.
Shut up.
Word for word.
That's fucking yeah. The
I
fucking
just give her
iPad
iPad.
kid. The iPad kid is like on such a different level, bruh.
Yeah, we didn't really have it like that for our generation. It's bad. It's bad now. Like that stuff is bad now. Like Gen Z, it started to get really bad, but Gen Alpha, that side of things, like they're gonna be some 30-year-old, 20-year-olds, and that's just what it's gonna be
Man, and it's just they're gonna be so like I feel like so disconnected from everything.
for everything because their reality is just gonna be different.
Yeah, they're gonna be just so like that's why I kind of like how like the way we grew up because I mean obviously technology was still on the rise, but I mean we didn't grow up with phones. Like
We were the last ones. I
yeah,
think about that all the time. We were the not all the
it's
time,
such a
but
crazy event. Like
we were the
in
last. No, the last.
a couple more years, and we could have been, raised completely differently. We would have had like a totally different experience of like childhood. Like kids don't go out like that no more. They
Second
don't
graders have
get.
iPhones now,
That's what
so
I'm saying. Like I didn't get a phone until like what sixth grade, and it was like not
and that shit was
nothing
trash.
compared to yeah, it was like a little fucking side flip, bruh. That you had to, yeah, well,
Yeah, you couldn't even really go
but
on internet. You like it was just for calling. It was literally
yeah,
just for
my shit didn't
calling,
even work. It had like one game on. It was like Pac-Man. It could barely even work. Like barely even play that game.
and not to sound like no boomers or nothing, but we would go outside and have fun
Yeah, that's what I'm
outside. We
saying,
were
bro.
the
They
last.
don't be like, "Hey, bro, like we're gonna swing by your house, bro. Get your bike. Let's go."
Yeah,
They don't see that anymore, bro.
it's hey, I'm finna hop on Fortnite, like, or hey, or you don't have any friends and all you know is staying inside
And that's
and
what I'm saying. A lot of people are just gonna be stuck. And we talked about that last pod, like with the virtual reality. People are just going to be virtual, like fiends almost. Like they're not gonna even accept reality at some point. It's just gonna be I'm here. This is my reality, Like I have
like
a girl, like I have a girlfriend in this reality, like she's my online girlfriend. Like it's gonna be crazy.
well, I remember like 6th grade, I had this little thing, this little I forget what it's called. But like you live your own little life on there and you have your own little character and make him your name and then you have a girl on there, blah blah blah.
You said
And it
you
was
have a little
fun.
girlfriend.
Hello what?
You said you have like a little Minecraft girlfriend,
A little Minecraft, a little Roblox
a little
girl.
Roblox.
And she was bad. Nah, but nah, it was cool. But now you can literally create like your own little reality, like your own little like you could stay inside. Not like visually yet, but when they come out with like a lower version of Oculus or Oculus Kids or something like that, that's really what they really want to come out with like an Oculus Kids, like just for kids, which is crazy.
Yep,
But once that's the case,
it's
own
over.
realities are created. people are not leaving their houses. That's the goal. They
It's gonna
want
be
to
all that
lower.
Black Mirror shit, bro. You just literally just plug yourself in.
Hey, like we talked about last facts.
Bruh, people are just gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. And
Like
then
we
they're gonna,
talked about.
they're not gonna give it to you for free. So they're going to monetize the fuck out of this. It's gonna be a
Yeah,
subscription. And if you
subscription.
don't pay them, then you can't get in and you can't go back to that reality. And you're just gonna be like, ah, ah. Like, watch, bro. I'm predicting this is gonna be crazy,
It's
bro.
gonna be a sub monthly subscription, and people are gonna be fiending for it like it's H. And
Yes.
like but as we talked about in the last one, it's the plan. Less people going outside, less people meeting more people, less
Yeah, like I seen
children
like a
created.
poll, like they saying like I forgot if it I think it well obviously it has to be for our generation because Alpha is not obviously not ready. They still have a lot more to grow. But they were saying that most people in Gen Z don't even have like maybe one or two friends, you know?
Yeah,
So it's like just imagine Alpha, they're not even gonna have any friend to call to like when they need to talk to somebody or just to go out and like that that kind of bond that you need or something to kind of help you through just like life situations.
yeah.
People are not going to have that. They're just not going to be interacting. It's honestly going to be quite scary.
Even people born in like 2004, like it wasn't the same for y'all. I'm gonna just let you
No,
know that.
hell no. You
Like
missed it. You missed the train,
a
sadly.
little bit. Like you guys aren't. You guys are a little bit tweeting that edge. Even though you're still Gen Z, we're all still Gen Z. Gen Z is 97 to 2012, and then Gen Alpha starts if you were born in 2013. So
Honestly,
like,
after like 2000, if you were born in 2000, I don't even know. I'm trying to see like it's a nice range to cut it off, even though Gen Z is like 2012 though. But if you were like after 2005, maybe that's pushing it. Like you weren't raised like you know you weren't you weren't an iPad kid before that.
yeah.
Up I feel like into that point.
Yeah, I work with people who were born in, or I worked with like one person or like two people separate times that were born in 2007.
Oh my god.
And I was like, you're no, but
I was fucking
born in
7 years
2007
old.
already.
I was 7 already, bro.
Like obviously it gets, but hearing them say like I'll ask them, what year were you born? 15. I'm like, what?
How is that even a number, bro? Like, nah,
Some kids, some
yeah.
of them are born in 2019, bro. Born, didn't exist
Bro,
before that.
I graduated before you were born. Stop making me feel old.
Stop making me feel old, and I can speak to you, and I can tell you like everything like you need to know at the time, like you exist.
You can't really comprehend it, but I
No,
can
they
speak.
can. No, they can get it. Like that's what they
I'll
can
look it
get
up
it.
what you're
They're
saying.
for.
That's what they're basically.
He's like, he's
These
like,
old
I got you.
motherfuckers talking to me.
He's on he's on Discord already. Like
Like
he's
that's the
all.
thing.
I
Yeah,
saw
it's
this. I
very
saw.
interesting, bro.
There's this also was maybe a bit contradictory because of what we're doing right now, but streaming and all of that blowing up. Like I was seeing this streamer. I didn't even know this person existed, but I was seeing people making videos about him like 9, 10 months ago about how horrible of a person he was. I had no idea who he is. He just popped up on my thing. This guy, his whole thing is shut up. You heard that?
Yeah. Like fucking.
You heard me yell shut up and then he said it louder. You heard that?
Like,
I will,
what are you gonna do about it,
I
bitch?
will, bro. Like you
Pressing your ass.
stop playing with me, you
That's the
cat.
thing about cats, bruh. They will not tolerate any disrespect, bro. They're like, I don't need you, bro. You need me, damn near.
Who's feeding your little butt?
He's like, oh yeah, you right, you right, you right, you right, you
And then
right.
they fall in line when when he remembers that shit. Then he falls in line.
Yeah,
No, but this guy, he's like 3 years younger than us. I think he's 20, something like that. And his whole shtick is walking up to people, antagonizing the crap out of them, like making him just doing stupid stuff for the camera, for the public, like trying to humiliate. He go to family areas like a wife and a husband and their 2 children, and he's like doing stupid stuff like cussing heck loud around them, and like the guy's like, "Stop
reject
cussing!"
him.
Like, stop cussing. That guy, I didn't know his name, but he's like, "Stop cussing," and then he's like,
Bro.
You talking to me first, and then he'll get a security guard. Like, bro, that security guard woke up with me. Not even gonna knock like, bro,
Yeah,
you both of you niggas are getting slept immediately. So, like, so you're not going to these areas. You're going to these areas where you're not feeling any type of harm, any type of threat, and that's just like, bro, you're a
yeah.
baby. You're a baby. But
It's a lot of people that do that,
that
especially
exactly.
streamers type shit. They be like trying to start problems, and then like as soon as someone like steps to them and tries to confront them, and then their security's just like, what, bro? Like so soft and fucking bitch made. Like I don't know.
I don't give a fuck how big you. I don't give a fuck, nigga. Nigga, this shit's connecting with your damn chin. Nigga, I don't give a fuck.
So
Like,
I'm finna reach over and get that nigga, bro. But these niggas have been getting stuck. Like some people are not tolerating that shit no more.
yeah. And there was this even one of the streamers who got shot.
Yeah, his
Yeah.
dumbass got shot, bruh.
Like,
And
how
then he's
worth it is
still
it?
continuing to do this shit. Like,
For real?
yeah,
Oh my god.
no fucks, bruh. He
Oh
literally
fuck
just like
you.
got shot, and then he was like, "Okay, well, I'm gonna make a video about this. I got shot,"
Oh my
and then
god.
continues to still do the same thing
Just putting your life on the line for content,
for views.
like,
Doesn't
bro.
matter the extent.
Uh, but that's the thing. Like, that's okay. What's crazy? You look at. Okay, I know we talk about this a lot. You look at the world in GTA 5. You look at the open world, it was 2013 when that game came out. A lot of the people, a lot of the AI fits. It's fitting.
Hella funny, bruh.
It's the same thing.
If you
And
hear
then
like the conversations they be having, bro, it'd be hella funny, bro.
that should be hella well, GTA 4, I think it had better ones. But there was in GTA 6, the whole thing is gonna be like people are doing everything, doing dumb things for the internet, for like they're gonna have like their little TikTok in there and stuff, and like people are gonna be like just influencers and TikTokers and blah blah blah, and that's gonna be like the thing that they're like making fun of in that thing because they're always making fun of something. These ninjas know, like they get it. Like it's it was bad like 5 years ago with the whole little Supreme Patty, blah blah blah, that thing. But now people seeing Kai, people are seeing Speed,
Yeah,
just do dumb stuff. Or Kai doesn't do as much, just purely dumb stuff to get views. But people are seeing that, and young impressionable kids are copying that stuff. Like
that's what I'm saying. A lot of people
Sneeko,
they're just being raised like by these streamers and these influencers.
Aiden Ross, like the
Yeah,
Dodo head. Aiden Ross is like influencing young people, and they're looking up to. People are looking up to Aiden Ross, bro. Like this
that's kind of a
world,
wild statement.
like that's
Wild
crazy.
statement.
Look up to 22Thotz.
I think we're a little bit better in impression. We're a little off the rails sometimes, but I think we're pretty kid friendly.
We always mean well. Okay, we're not at all
Yeah,
kids.
I'm just playing. But yeah, we do mean well though.
Well, nowadays the kids be wild. The kids, bro,
It'd be worse than us, damn near.
bro.
They be way worse
Bro.
than us. Way worse.
Like, the stuff they be saying, I'd be like, "You're 9, how do you know that? You're 9, how do you know that?"
I've seen way worse. I've seen more than probably you, bro. It's like, it's probably true. You probably seen some wild
Probably.
shit on this motherfucker, bro.
Probably, and your parents ain't restricting nothing.
No.
Like,
And that's
it's
the
just
thing. Because a lot of these parents nowadays, they want to be best. And I see it all the time. I see it all the time, bro. These parents, a lot of them don't want to be parents. They just want to be friends with their kids. So a lot of these little kids are like saying like, "Oh, I want to watch this," instead of their kids, they're being like, "No, that's not what you." Okay, here, like you said, you want to watch this one. They don't check it. They don't care. Like,
bro, I'm dealing with that stuff. Like, you people aren't parenting your children correctly, and I'm dealing with it.
he said, now I have to spend 8 hours with these. Duh, I
There's
feel that.
there's like the whole little group. You say I'm like saying his name, he's ignoring me, bro. He's ignoring me. No, he's not looking up. He can easy. I'm right behind him. I'm saying his name. He's ignoring me until I scream at this little kid, bro. Like, what is wrong with you being that disrespectful that you just ignore an adult,
This
bro?
nigga finna
What would
start
happen
taking
to
off his
me?
belt.
What, like, bro? I'm finna start wilding, bro. Like, I'm finna
This
start
nigga
wilding.
start putting fucking hands on these kids, bro.
Don't get me too angry,
I'm gonna snap
cause
your son up, ma'am. He is being extremely
and
disrespectful.
his mama come up in here being so nice. I'm like, cut that little stuff out. This little kid, you let him do whatever, and then we have to deal with that, bro.
Yes, yes.
Fix your kid, because he's gonna grow up in the world. He's
No,
not
it's too hard.
like how it's yours. It's
He's a precious angel.
yours.
He's never acted like this before, ever. I don't know why. Why are you doing this, Cody? Why?
There's another kid,
Oh, you
Griffin.
weren't feeling well today?
Another
Oh,
kid, Griffith. This kid, Griffith.
Griffith. Oh, he sounds like a fucking handful.
What is going on? Why does that
Wait,
keep
what the fuck?
happening?
Yeah, what the? Who? Is that the
Who's
chat,
hacking me? That's not the chat. Somebody's hacking me.
bro?
Anyway,
This is
anyway,
some creepy
this
ass
kid,
shit, bro.
this kid messes up his own drawing. Like, everybody's like, he's in his own little space. Messes up his own drawing. He's 5. Gets mad. Turns around. Starts punching the teacher in the face.
You witness this?
Yes.
Oh my god.
I watched him get like, because she's just sitting there. She's not even paying attention to him, really. She's just sitting there. And like, and this kid is not on the spectrum. This kid is a normal child. This kid is a normal, just spoiled child. Gets angry at like he gets all frustrated. And then
He
like
like draws like a little bit outside the line.
outside, he like he messes it up. Turns around clocks her. She obviously is like, she's just like caught off guard. And then he's just like swinging wild, and they're like trying to grab him, and he's just swinging wild, like,
I'm going crazy on that little nigga, bro. Like,
hey, self-defense,
self-defense. Oh god, bro.
self-defense, you know. I wish I would have got the whole thing on camera.
Throw hands with the teacher, bro. That's fucking crazy, bro.
And
That's
then
fucking wild.
like if that ever to happen, and my parents found out about that, bro,
Over.
like
Like at
getting
least punch like a student. Like you're gonna punch a teacher in
a
the face.
teacher.
Like you're just ready to crash out. Like
I used to. Did you had a horrible English
who?
teacher, 10th grade? Horrible English teacher. Her name is Miss Campbell.
No, I never had her.
Everybody was complaining about her. Joey had her. I know Joey had
Yeah,
her.
I know a few people had her. She said she was pretty buns.
Horrible. My parents every time, every single time, because they're traditional like that. They're just like, oh, the teacher that you listen to the adult. Simple as that. You're a kid. If I'm a kid and I end up doing some stuff like that, oh my, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
we were rebellious kids. Like we had moments where we were
You're a
extremely
little
rebellious.
boy. You're a
Yeah,
little
we were extremely rebellious. We did things that were kind of, you know, especially growing up, like in elementary. Yeah, we did a lot of shit.
but ethics were instilled in
Yeah,
like
that's what I'm saying. It was a little bit different though. We still had like it
respect
was
and shit.
yeah, we still had respect. We're like, yeah, we heard you, but we're kind of gonna do what we want. These kids are just like,
Literally. Who is
go
this guy?
away.
Whew, today, this kid. Whew. Speaking of Wilden, we have this thing. Make the kids. I don't agree with it, but they want to start running this thing. We make the kids like all sit down and at a specific time and do this little like 2 minute like breathing exercise before they start getting into their homework. Hey, this is a overprivileged area that I'm working in right now. I'll let you know that.
Wow.
So they all sit down and do this little thing, and this kid goes, he's like, I don't want to do this. This is boring. I don't care about this. And I'm like, well, that's not necessary for you to say. And he turns around and goes, I didn't ask for your opinion. Whoa. Woo! Second grade kid, bro.
My God. The
Who
audacity. Like, who do you think you are?
is
You're not even
allowing
a
these
nigga. You're a
feelings?
little niglet.
Little
That's fucking crazy, bro. Do you know what I could do to you? Boy. Like
literally, that's my
it's
point. Like, you need to like. Why are no adults instilling fear? Like,
and
I would see my
nobody
father.
yeah. You see
I
your
would see my
father,
father.
you're supposed to be intimidated
Fucking
by the
shit.
six. That's why if that's why you a father is so crucial because he doesn't even have to hit you. It's just the fact that you know that if you screw up, your dad will be like, no joke. Like,
No
what the
joke.
fuck, bruh? Now they're like, man, fuck my mom, fuck my dad. Like, I stole my grandparents' credit
and
card,
and the
like
parents are
my
like, I'm
V-Bucks.
sorry. I'm sorry. The parents are like, I'm sorry. Like, what can we do? Like,
I don't know. How about you raise your kid?
no. They're saying that to the kid. Like, I'm sorry. Like, what? Like, I'm
I'm
sorry.
apologizing to this little badass little Dennis the Menace little nigga, bro.
Hey, Joey's onto something. I don't know either, dude.
I don't know. I applaud all you people who work in type of education with these kids, bro. It's honestly,
I don't get
yeah,
paid enough.
no, yeah, you don't.
I don't get paid enough. I'll say that.
These kids
But
do not respect authority.
like, if they did, and also at a different school, I left it up for way too
Get
long.
from under there.
At a different school, it was a different situation. Like, it varies, but that should never be the case at all. Like, there should not be a child who does not respect adults. Like, they don't respect adults. Like, this girl, my coworker's trying to talk to this kid. He looks at her, just starts spinning in circles like an airplane, just like that. As she's talking to him about like he was like touching a kid inappropriately, and she's trying to scold him for that, and he's just airplane. I'm like, this is like, I'm
Like,
like,
oh,
you
you want to
know
spin?
me. You like let your
Now
head
go
spinning
sit down.
now.
Throw this nigga in the chair, bruh. Then he gonna be like, yeah, you soak that up because you remember this.
You remember this, and I be over here like, I mean, I don't get paid enough to do too
But
much,
that's the thing.
but
They don't get instilled with the fear,
with
bro.
fear,
There's
like
no
fear is
fear of
important.
repercussions for anything that they do. Like if you do something, bro, you're supposed to have to feel like, oh shit, my mom finna pull up to this motherfucker. She ain't playing. Like she finna snatch me up. She finna embarrass me in front of all these little bad little girls out here that I got crushes on. Like it's finna be bad. Like
Bad,
they don't care. They just do
bad.
not care.
Because that's not gonna happen, and it doesn't happen at all. And again, I gotta deal with that. And it's like,
That's
yo, I'm
fucking.
gonna start saying it. You think I won't? I'm gonna start.
I'm finna call your mom.
No. I'm gonna start walking up to the parents. You need to do a better job. You need to do a better job with this. I shouldn't have to come in here and this kid has no idea what like consequence is or like anything. Like
Yeah,
I
that's
shouldn't
kind
have
of
like
not my job. I'm just here to watch him and teach him certain things. I'm not here supposed to be raising him.
like raising them and like teaching them like what
That's
life
what most
is.
people
And
do. That's what's kind of scary. People rather just let the schools raise their kid. So when they're teaching them about whatever, like the alphabet, community, and all this other BS, like it's like what are you really taking in,
well,
or what is your kids really learning?
Gen Alpha's done for.
It's over, son. See what we'll see the comments that Joey said.
I fucking it's getting worse. Hell, the teacher's not fucking with this no more. It's getting worse for y'all, to be honest, because of the kids. But it's not because of the kids, though.
The
It's
kids are just kids. They can't help it.
It's just because of the parents. They could be getting like they're like they have the ability, because when I do it, they listen. But I shouldn't have to do that. That's the point.
If
And
they had like if parents had like a
just,
sense of like urgency to kind of like guide a lot of their kids, then the kids, whatever's instilled in them is what they're gonna, they're gonna
give
do.
off.
So if
And
you're not instilling anything in them,
oh
just
my
letting them
God.
do whatever, then they're not gonna fear anything. They're not gonna like, they're not
These
gonna
kids
have
don't
any
even
aspirations for anything. It's just whatever I want, how I feel, dopamine.
simple.
That's literally it.
They don't even have any idea what manners are.
Yeah, that's really sad.
That's sad, bro. Like genuinely sad. Like I have to every single time be like, I want a piece of paper. I'm like, okay. Like, what does that have to do with me? Like, I literally said, like, I don't want to have to do that. But like, bro, like that's disrespectful. I'm not gonna give you something if you're not even asking me for it. You're just telling me to get it for you, not your maid.
Hey, you're not really a teacher, but I mean, you're not really doing shit. Go get me some paper.
You think that's not exactly something that they would exactly something that they would say. Exactly. And like that's the smart, but that's the thing. They're so smart that they'll like say that kind of thing. Like they're like advanced, but also not taught well. It's a horrible combination. But anyway, all of our parents are educators too. That really plays a part. And he's right. Like all of our parents, all three of us, like educators, or not all of our parents, but we have a parent that's an educator, and that plays a part. So he's right. But either way, bro, like it's getting uncomfortable. But speaking of uncomfortable, there was did you see that well, there's two things that I wanted to talk about. First, did you see that pastor that scammed people and then said that it was God that told him to do it? It was kind of like it was kind of popping off a little bit.
It's
He
not surprising.
scammed people out of fuck. I forget how he did it, obviously money, but I forget what he did. But his apology was God was the one who gave me the right and told me that this was right to do. Hey, you're pastor.
That Loki is like meant less and less and less and less. Like these pastors be wilding, bruh.
Yeah.
These God fearing men be wilding, bro. They be wilding.
Oh, you be
They be the craziest ones, bro.
yeah.
Talk
Catch him on
about,
a Saturday.
yes, type. And then talk about, oh yeah, God told me to do this, bruh. Crazy.
I just
It's not
feel
even
like
really surprising at all.
it's not necessarily that it's just world's kind of sad. Like everything's sad. Like what the
Because there's no substance.
oh,
It's
this
just
whole
not really.
podcast. This
It's
whole
not
podcast
really.
we've been talking about things We started
We've been
off.
talking about real things.
It's all real things. I'm not
That's
saying it's
sad.
bad.
Yeah.
It's all real, and we're like saying facts, and that's what the sad part is. Like we talk about relationships, we talk about the future of our next generations, and now we're talking about how like where we are when it comes to like people respecting
Because
religion.
they're all intertwined in a sense, you know?
Mhm.
If you don't have functional relationships that actually have meaning and preach value and loyalty and respect and all these things, then you get a bunch of that generation after that comes after us that we're supposed to be nurturing into the future. They're gonna come behind us and be even worse. They're not gonna have any guidance like they do now. They're gonna be raised by the TV, well, not TV anymore because nobody watches TV. So they're gonna be raised by the iPads and phones and the internet pretty much,
YouTube.
and they're gonna just be doing whatever they want, and no one's gonna say anything to them, and it's just gonna be a huge giant cluster. And it's like honestly, it's kind of scary. Like
Yeah.
it's kind of
Hey, it could be worse.
it
We
could
could
be
be
worse.
10 years younger. You know,
Oh my god! Like
we could have been
I'm so
born.
happy I was born exactly when we were,
Yeah.
because yeah, like we were saying earlier, a lot of years that came behind us missed, you know, what it was like. That's what I'm saying. A lot of these kids don't know what it's like to really be a kid,
To
because
even
you know
really.
all they see, they don't ever use they don't use their imagination anymore. You know, they don't really create like their own things. They're all just taking in all this propaganda and ads and streamers
Mhm.
and that's all they're seeing. That's all they're seeing.
Mhm.
Just a bunch of just they don't ever have time, you know, to like go out and, you know, be a dumb kid and explore and use their imagination. Like that's not that's almost a fairy tale.
And that only, like only your imagination.
And you
Like
need that like as at your development. Like you need that. You really crucially do.
you do. Like really, like you really do. Like from 3 to 9, like you really do. Like you need to be using that part of your brain for development, for to purely just for development, like to reach a level of intelligence and social intelligence and emotional intelligence. Like you need that. Like we need that now. We need to train that part of our brain, the right side of our brain. We need to train that shit now as adults. So imagine as a kid, and they're not getting to do that. It's just all right in their face on a screen. It's the plan. It's planned though. It's planned.
It's
It's
planned
planned.
out.
It's planned out. Speaking of planned out, there was a recent story about you are not a WWE fan,
A little
but
bit.
you are aware of a man by the name of Vince
I already
McMahon,
know where you're going with this. Yeah.
and you have
Wild
seen
statement.
like what statement?
What you're going to say, apparently.
He
Well, yeah, let me just say allegedly because I don't know.
allegedly,
Yeah, 'cause
allegedly.
don't know about it yet, but that's. I think that it's just crazy how much people are getting like exposed like years later for this
Mhm.
shit. So it just shows how many people were like really, you know, involved with this shit, bruh.
What do you mean?
It just shows like how almost popular it was. I don't know. It's so sickening. But like
What do
how
you mean? What are you talking about?
what are you not talking about?
I was talking about a certain case that he's being involved in right now.
Yeah, and it's the allegations are what?
That he and other people essayed a girl and did certain things that she wasn't comfortable with.
I mean, it's not just that. He's supposedly trafficked.
Really?
Yes.
What is that? Like, how does that? What is?
Trafficking?
No, no, no. Like, what does that look like? Like him doing it? Like allegedly,
Yeah.
allegedly again.
Supposedly, yeah. Allegedly, that's also one of the things he's being accused of too for trafficking and I think like sexual assault.
Hey, all I was gonna talk about was a girl talking about how he shat on her face. That's all I was talking about. But we can bring it there. You know, that's all I was gonna mention. This girl's talking about
Fucking
she,
pink eye.
she would come over his hotel before she would go to work.
Hold still.
Actually, another guy held her down as he did it.
Oh my god.
Facts. Pure facts.
He's like, hold her mouth open.
Oh my god. Oh my lord. But
Oh my god, bro.
she is saying that she wasn't comfortable with these things. He there was a little article.
This nigga got some Trey songs in her.
What do you mean?
He got some Trey songs in him.
Trey Songz ain't never did that. Did he? Allegedly. Allegedly, he got
Allegedly. Or some Usher type shit. No.
At a certain point, it's like you get so many.
I hate that excuse, bro. I hate that excuse. I understand, but I hate that excuse. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like that excuse, bro. People are just like, yeah, he gets so many bitches. So I mean, now obviously you got to do some different shit, bro. Like, no. Like, stop doing all this weird ass. Like, I gotta take a dump on you. Like, oh, like, bro, what's going on?
You ain't never thought about it?
You weird ass fetish ass niggas, bro. No.
You ain't never even considered it?
No.
There's a tech guy. I think he's
he got the weirdest
allegedly
fetish.
the tech dudes be on some.
They be looking at Pornhub at work type shit.
No, but this guy was different. This guy
in they cubicle like
over there.
maybe I have 5 minutes. Fucking loser ass nigga, bro. Come on.
This guy was different though. This is McAfee, John McAfee, or I think that's his name. Something last name McAfee for sure.
Pat?
He was not Pat. It's a tech guy.
McAfee, I know.
Right, but this guy, tech guy, he created the McAfee antivirus that would always be on everybody's computer like 15 years ago. If you remember that, like McAfee antivirus, blah blah blah.
Big deal. It's big deal.
So he creates that, gets in the tech. The tech industry or his company at the time was the most deviant. Like he tried to make it a sex cult. He had his tech company become a sex cult. He would incentivize people to have sex in any different, like the more places in the company and in the building that you had sex with, the more bonuses you would get. Like if you
I'm going crazy. I'm getting all them bonuses, bro. Like what?
Like if you're fucking,
I'm going stupid. I'm gonna
like
be employee of the month. Like what the what the fuck?
That boy said, "I'm gonna.
I'm not even
value.
working. What
I'm
do we do here? Tech? Like, oh."
At a certain point, they don't really have shit to do. They don't really have shit to do.
Yeah.
So like, they're really like in a lot of these tech places, they're really doing nothing. Like not really doing shit.
Like they're working.
They're working.
Like, shit.
Like right, they're working 8-hour days, doing 2 hours of work. Type
they
shit.
Just be looking at the computer like working.
On Instagram all day. These people in these developer positions, whatever. So he turns his little company into a complete deviance.
That's crazy.
And then he gets tired of it. So he's like, I'm done with tech. I'm gonna go sell drugs. Moves
Well,
to my
gotta go up a notch. No.
he ramps it up, starts selling narcotics, and this guy's life is crazy. First of all, starts selling narcotics, starts bringing girls to his place, to his condo, and like 4 or 5 girls have a um what's the word? Have said that this has happened. 4 or 5 girls have attested or whatever to this being the case, or can attest to this being the case. Um, is that he would have them get on a hammock, and he would have them cut a hole in the middle of the hammock, and he would go under the hammock, and he would request these girls to defecate over his face. And
Oh yes, lost. Yes.
and these girls were
More,
compensated very well.
more. That's
These girls were compensated
that's what I
so
don't
well.
understand, bro. Some of you niggas are sick.
That's a
Sick.
little,
I don't care how deep your fetishes go, bro. Some of you are mentally ill.
facts. Facts.
That has nothing to do
With
with like
sex.
yes. It has nothing to do with that. You're just a sick little fuck.
Well, there's a lot of things that don't really necessarily have to do with sex that people do.
I mean, yeah, I guess, but
I mean, this doesn't have anything to do with sex.
yeah, it does.
Well, if that's the case, then the hole is right there. The hole's literally like 3 centimeters away.
But
So
what
it's
does that have
relevant.
to do with you just like, yeah, let me just sit here and let you just crap and just piss all on my face. Let me smear it in a little bit.
I just really
Like
can't get the appeal.
like what's the like what do you gain?
Yeah, I don't see the appeal.
You're just weird. You're a weird, lonely, sad little man.
They wouldn't. Okay, nope. They wouldn't shit on his face. They would shit on his chest.
Ooh, that's so much better,
All
bro.
in the
Oh
chest
my
hairs and shit.
god, keep talking about it. Like
All in the chest hairs and
it's
shit.
weird, bro. It's sad.
Well, this McMahon situation, all these mix. Hey, mix, get it together. McMahon. Um, he would have other men there.
Golden shower? Oh my god.
I'm sure. I'm sure.
Oh, whoa.
But he would have
We
other.
thought what Wiz was doing was gay.
No, he would have other guys there. Like it would be alleged, or I guess it's not even really alleged. There would be him, another guy, and then this one girl, and then he would like interchange that other guy, but it would be him and this girl, and then he would have another guy. Whoever it was, it would be different sometimes. And then he would tell her, "I'm gonna have them do whatever they want to you. I'm gonna instruct them to make you scream so loud and until you're done and until you're finished, and then you're gonna be sore, but you're gonna want some more after you're done." And
It sounded like Epstein or something,
then
bruh.
just what happened to bread and butter and just opening legs and just doing it?
Yeah.
What happened, bro? Like,
Sometimes you put a little bit of honey on there, but you gotta put some pickles and all this random ass
this nigga putting
shit on here.
radishes.
Duh. Like
This nigga taking
that's
a
what I'm
shit on
saying.
the sandwich. Like,
That's what I'm
bro,
saying. Some shit just doesn't belong. And it's just weird. And then
just
people are like,
weird.
well, this is my fetish, bruh. And this is what I like. And it's like, yeah, okay.
I mean, yeah.
But
At the end of the day, do you? At the
true.
end of the day,
But just
do
admit
you?
that you're fucking weird.
You can't say that you're not weird though. You can't say that.
And then when
Y
people come back years later and be like, "Oh shit, that was pretty weird. Maybe I need some compensation for that. That was kind of maney." Then don't be mad when people come back years later and try to fucking accuse you of shit.
you think that you think? Bro,
Yeah.
if you're coming to that
Why do you think
it's
all these people, especially like a month ago, when Diddy was getting accused by all these women, because like they
that's a little
know
bit different of a
because
situation?
yes, but at the same time, it's like it's happened to them. Everybody knows it happens. Everybody knows that Diddy is like this.
Yeah,
So they're like, well, I was a victim. Shit, I need a bag too.
yeah. So you do in this specific case, in that case, he's crazy. Like, he would be sedating people, like, with drugs.
Oh, but he's
Like,
crazy. But asking bitches to shit all over my body is not crazy.
it's a little
Just because what
crazy.
he's doing is just
It's a little crazy. It's a little crazy.
drugging these girls and then doing God
Just
knows
drug
what.
I mean, they're not unless they're consenting to being drugged, it's a little bit
How do you
worse.
consent to me?
It's a little bit worse.
Yes, do it.
Yes, roofie me. That's crazy.
Fuck it.
If you're just doing like this situation, she had come back over like plenty of times. Plenty of
But that's the
times.
thing, though. When you're being abused, you don't know that you're being abused at the time that you're being abused, so it doesn't feel like you're being abused. But then when they think about it after a while, then they're like, "Oh shit."
But if I if I spend $5,000 on a piece of paper and somebody told me that this piece of paper is like the best piece of paper out there. And then after I'm like, yo, this piece of paper is trash. I'm not getting my money back. I was the dumb person who decided to sit up here and spend 5 grand on some paper. So why should I just be off the hook? Just because they were that charismatic and that like convincing. Like I'm an adult. Like we're adults. Like if it happens one time and then things go on and you weren't comfortable with that, that's a different situation. If you're returning to a situation like 100 times, you're not a victim. You're
I
not a
mean, yeah,
victim.
I
You're
understand
not.
that. Yeah, that does make sense. It's like, why would you keep like constantly returning back to the abuse? But some people, I don't know, they'll be like,
Because
"Well, I didn't feel like I had any choice," type shit.
what happened was she was asking for $3 million in compensation. He gives her 1.5 or 1 or something like that, half of it. She's upset with that. She comes out with all of this stuff, all of
She
this
said, "I need
leaks all
all
of this
that."
stuff. I need all my bread,
You
run
should
me
have
my bread.
paid.
He should have. He should have
He
just
should have
paid
did
it.
what Diddy paid. He said, "I'm not going to court." He said, "Sure, you want this? Get
Take it.
away, go away.
It's not
Don't
worth
say
it.
anything about me."
It's not worth it. Like, just how fun is it doing that? Doing coke and then sitting up here shitting on chests and how fun can that be? Like more than like twice. Like what? She's okay. Like she wasn't even that. She was like, what? What are we doing? We're
I don't
risking
know.
millions of dollars for this stuff. Like, bro, come on.
Yeah, especially when you're like, that's the thing though. I feel like when you're like such at high level and you have like so much power, you're like, man, let's do some crazy ass shit, bro. Just let's just do some wild ass shit. Fuck it.
But I
And
mean,
that's I feel like that's kind of like where their mindset be.
do you again? Do you? As long as it's not hurt nobody. But
Yeah, but apparently it is hurting somebody because she's coming back years later and accusing you of these weird things. So
like, don't do it. Like, don't do something just because she's like right now. Or you gotta get pure. You gotta get pure. Like this is all of this was consented to. You have to get evidence for it. Like
Sign
what makes you just
NDAs and all
think
that.
all of that? Like what makes you just think this stuff is sweet and you could just trust all this? Like bro, like
Nah, people change their
niggas-
minds. So people change their minds.
people change their minds
So
over time.
you better keep your ducks in order, bro. Keep your head on the swivel, bro, because people will
Yeah,
change their mind, and you have to be ready for
yeah,
whatever happens.
yeah. Facts. Well, we've been going for hour
Well, hour
20.
20.
That was a good stream. It was more
Hopefully,
real.
yeah, I was gonna say, hopefully you got something realer. This one probably more the realer podcast we've had in a little while.
Yeah, it wasn't really like fun or I mean it was like
It was
fun, but
fun, obviously, but I mean, it was just more educational
yeah,
when
yeah.
you had to watch those fucking educational stuff in class. It wasn't the best, but you rather do that than a packet.
Exactly.
Take what you can
Exactly.
get, nigga. Take what you can get.
Well, have a good night, gang.
Yes, sir. Have a good night, brothers. Good night
Sorry,
to
brother.
everybody who is in the stream.
We popped
Like,
in
comment,
today.
and subscribe. You already know the dealio.
We shall be back Tuesday.
Yes, yes.
And you fuck with us.
We fuck with you.
And you're 22. Gang.